Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's good to be back. My name is Essay Precious Ogilibo and welcome to SS Insights. So on this channel I talk about life, I talk about immigration, I talk about education and what have you. So I've been talking about Canadian immigration and life in Canada. I have been giving insight on how to relocate to Canada, what's obtainable, and so I have people asking me lots of questions about Canadian immigration, and I do have a video. If you haven't seen my video on express entry, please go on the link above to watch that video. It's very informative. It's going to give you all the steps for express I have put up a video about provincial nomination. Back when I did my express entry, I probably would say that when you have a score of 440, it's golden. Oh, you definitely will expect an invitation to apply. But guess what? It's not the case any longer. So people are asking, what are the other routes to come to Canada? We have the provincial nomination, which I have spoken about. People come through education, because when you get a school visa, you get, I think 2 or 3 years. Don't quote me on that, but you get 2 or 3 years post your education experience to be able to get work experience, of which you can walk through you can get, and then again, having a Canadian education adds points on the express entry pool. So all these are different routes to come to Canada, right? Well, this is one of the many routes to come to Canada. However, on this video today, I'm going to be talking about provincial nomination, and because I live in Alberta, I'm going to start with Alberta, maybe because it also starts with an A. If you haven't watched my video on provincial nomination, please click on the link above, and then you're able to get an insight of the provinces in Canada and well, the general overview of provincial nominations. So in this video, I'm going to talk about Alberta Immigrant Nominee Program, so which is also known as Alberta Provincial Nomination in essence. So please stay tuned. If you like the content of this video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and also the bell, because you need to get notifications on when I post videos. So please like and subscribe to this video. So welcome back. So about AINP. Now when I say AINP, I mean Alberta Immigrant Nominee Program. So I'm most likely going to be using the acronyms while I'm going through this video. So there are certain key factors about it. First of all, Alberta is a lovely province. There are lots of things that are attractive about moving to Alberta. I presently live in Alberta. I live in Edmonton, and Edmonton happens to be the capital city in Alberta, but there are other cities like Calgary and the major cities are Edmonton and Calgary, but we have Lethbridge and the likes. So basically, Alberta Nominee Program has what? The lowest CRS. So in essence, with as low as 300, you can actually get a provincial nomination, as against Ontario and the likes, where you have to be at least in the league of 400, right? So one of the beautiful thing about Alberta Nominee Program is that it requires a low CRS. There's no age limits. You can actually get nominated with as low as a grade 12. You don't need any qualification or whatsoever. It's actually exciting that's one exciting thing about Alberta Nominee Program. So before now, the Alberta Nominee Program used to be paper-based. However, with the COVID, they decided to change to an online system. So everything now is online. So basically, there's lesser human errors and everything is faster, because one major problem people had with the whole Alberta Nominee Program, it was the fact that it was paper-based. And of course, we do know that when you submit online and paper, the difference is clear. So we can say bye-bye to paper-based. Hopefully it stays that. This video will be able to teach you how to fill up your profile on the MADI website, which is my Alberta Digital ID. So what then is the Alberta Immigration Nominee Program? So basically, the Alberta Immigrant Nominee Program, or AINP, is a provincial nomination program from the province of Alberta, which invites skilled employees to fill in job shortages in Alberta, 2 self-employed individuals who can buy or start a new business in Alberta. So we have three AINP streams, and I'm going to be showing us these three parts. The first one is the self-employed farmer stream for experienced farmers willing to buy and run a farm in Alberta. And the second one is the Alberta opportunity stream for candidates already living in Alberta. So this is accurate for people living. Now, this last one is the one I'm going to be concentrating on, which is the Alberta Express Entry stream for qualified skilled workers with a valid express entry profile. So the next thing now we're going to talk about is the key points to express entry, the key points of the Alberta Express Entry stream. So that's basically what you need to know about the express entry stream. First of all, through the Alberta Express Entry stream, IRCC officials will send notification of interest invites to eligible candidates through their existing express entry profile. Now, the NOC codes of these invitations will depend on the current labor market needs of Alberta at any given time. International graduates from Canadian post-secondary institutions can also apply for their permanent residence status under the stream. If you receive a PMP from Alberta through this program, you would receive a nomination letter which will give you an additional 600 CRS points in your existing Express Entry profile. This definitely will guarantee your selection in the very next Express Entry draw. So what then are the requirements or eligibility for the Alberta Express Entry stream? First of all, you need to have the minimum Express Entry selection factor points, which is 67 of 100. You need to have a valid Express Entry profile, and your profile must have at least 3 months left until the expiry date. If your profile is about to expire or has less than 3 months validity left, you can delete your existing Express Entry profile and create a new one. You have to state your interest or intent to immigrate to the province of Alberta. I'm going to show you a sample in the next slide. You must have at least 1 year of work experience in the occupation that supports Alberta's economic development and diversification. Sorry about that. You should have a minimum CRS of 300. 300. I know, right? That's like the lowest any province offers, which is a great thing. All right, so how to apply for the AINP Express Entry stream? When I say AINP, I'm referring to Alberta Immigration Nominee Program. Step one, get your ECA report. Step two, get your language test report. And step three, create your express entry profile. So basically, it's more or less the same thing as to how you applied for your express entry. All those beginning requirements for regular federal express entry to be able to be in the pool is the same thing that applies here. So yes, where you have to declare your interest in or intend to immigrate to the province of Alberta. So in your express entry form, there's going to be a point where you see the list of the provinces and territories of interest section in the form. So it basically looks somewhat like this. And there's going to be a list of all the provinces. So all you need to do is tick Alberta. That way, it notifies or tells the IRCC official that you are interested in moving to Alberta, and the AINP official will then pick your profile from the express entry pool and send you a notification of interest. Note that this is done where your occupation is in demand, and then you get a notification of interest then. So the next step, which is step 5, you have to then respond to this NOI letter within 2 weeks of receiving your express entry profile. You simply have to email a copy of the NOI letter that you received along with your express entry profile number and details about any past AINP application, if applicable, to the provided email address. Step 6. AINP officials will then confirm your information After they have received your email, if you are selected to apply, they will send you an email requesting you submit an application in the new AINP application online portal. Step 7. An official will also send you a website link to the new AINP application portal, which is My Alberta Digital ID, also called MADI, where you have to create your digital ID, upload all your documents, and submit your official application to the AINP. The portal will give you a personal list of documents you need to upload based on the information you have entered. Review this checklist carefully before uploading your documents. After you upload your documents, you will receive your file number and you have to pay your AINP application fee at this stage. The application fee of $500 and is a non-refundable fee. If you This fee is non-refundable and would not be refunded to you if you do not receive your PNP nomination. Step 10. You will receive a decision from your application on your email from an official government account. AINP decisions. Now, if your AINP application is approved, you will become a provincial nominee and receive a nomination certificate through the Federal Express Entry profile. The AINP will also send a nomination certificate to you that you should keep for your record. This certificate will give you an additional 600 points, which guarantees you an invitation to apply on the next Express Entry drawers. Now, if your AINP is declined, the reasons for rejecting your application will be explained, and you can submit a request for reconsideration if you feel they made an error in assessing your profile. Having determined this procedures and eligibility, it's important to also know the key factor that surrounds the nominee program, which is your NSs, that's your occupation. So basically, like I mentioned, your occupation has to be in demand. So it's necessary that you are able to utilize the online resources to be able to know what occupation is in demand in Alberta if you are interested in migrating to Alberta. First of all, we have the website, which is necessary that if you are interested in doing this process yourself, it's necessary that you do your research, and you can go to the AINP the AINP website, and the first things first is you need to determine the occupation that is not eligible. So there is a list of occupation, the NOC codes here. This is for 2016, however, but it's still valid, especially since it hasn't been updated in 2020. So I believe this is still valid. It says here, ineligible occupation. So your occupation should not fall under any of all this. So it's necessary you go through this and you are able to see all the lists that are ineligible. So however, there's also the need to look at the trend. You have to go through the trend and see what are the occupations that has been in demand in the past AINP drawers. So I have this site here that basically lists out occupations that had been in demand. So it says what are the occupations in demand under the Alberta Immigration Nominee Program. So you can see here that there is a list of occupations that are in demand, and I think the list is exhaustive. We have so if your occupation falls under any of all these, then you know that you stand a chance of getting nominated by the province of Alberta. So it's necessary that you are able to ensure that you have a occupation that is in demand in Alberta, because the nomination is done randomly by the IRCC officials for those that have shown interest in Alberta. They randomly just pick your profile request that you apply if you are interested.
So it's necessary that you do your research and you are able to know all this before you.
Okay guys, I hope this video was helpful. If you think it was helpful and you want to know more about other provinces and more about Canada as a whole, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and as for professionals, I will over time be talking about lawyers, because I'm a lawyer by profession. So I will be putting out videos about how to license here in Canada. So if you are a lawyer and you're looking to come to Canada and you want to get a license, I will be putting out a video on how to do the process, because thankfully I just finished my exams. I don't want to be in a hurry to get too excited because I haven't got my results yet. But yeah, when I get my results, you're going to be the first to know. And thank you so much for watching my videos, and please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, watch other videos. Thank you.